Welcome to the Explainer. If you are looking to master the electric impact wrench without stripping threads, destroying components, or worse, hurting yourself, you are in exactly the right place. These tools are absolutely indispensable in both professional and DIY settings, offering massive high-torque power to swiftly tackle stubborn fasteners. But because they are incredibly powerful, that power brings an absolute need for serious precision and strict adherence to safety protocols. A simple mistake can easily cost you a component or even a trip to the hospital. Okay, let's dive into this.
Here is our roadmap for today, naturally following the life cycle of a project from prep to cleanup. 1. Essential protective gear. 2. Pre-used tool inspection. 3. Mastering torque control. 4. Safe operation techniques. And 5. Proper tool maintenance.
Section 1. Essential protective gear.
100 decibels. An electric impact wrench under heavy load can easily hit or even exceed this extreme noise level. To put that into perspective for you, prolonged exposure to anything over 85 decibels can cause permanent hearing damage. This brilliantly illustrates why hearing protection isn't just a casual suggestion, it is an absolute necessity to protect your long-term health. The continuous, rapid-fire hammering mechanism inside the wrench generates a deafening noise that you simply cannot ignore.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that this isn't just a random list of gear. It is a comprehensive head-to-toe defense system. Safety glasses or a full face shield are critical because they protect your eyes from high-speed flying debris or metal shavings that can snap right off under high torque. We just talked about the vital need for hearing protection. Then we have work gloves. Gloves do way more than just protect from sharp edges. They actively reduce the intense effects of the tool's heavy vibration on your hands and dramatically improve your grip. And finally, sturdy footwear. This shields your feet just in case a heavy tool or a massive metal fastener slips and drops directly onto your toes. Consider this your non-negotiable checklist.
Section 2. Pre-use tool inspection.
Before you even think about pulling the trigger, let me paint a picture of a critical, potentially life-saving comparison: standard sockets versus impact-rated sockets. Imagine you're working on a stubborn bolt. You attach a standard, everyday chrome socket to your electric impact wrench and you pull the trigger. The extreme, sudden rotational force hits that standard socket. Because standard sockets are made of hard, brittle metal, they simply cannot absorb the shock. Under the tool's immense force, the standard socket can literally shatter like a glass ornament, sending high-velocity shrapnel straight at you. Impact-rated sockets, on the other hand, are engineered from softer, more malleable metals that are designed to flex slightly. They actually survive the tool's violent power. You must verify socket compatibility every single time.
Section 3. Mastering torque control. Ask yourself honestly, are you over-tightening? It is arguably the most common mistake made with modern electric and cordless impact wrenches. These tools deliver such massive force so effortlessly that it's incredibly easy to apply excessive torque without even realizing it. Over-tightening can stretch bolts until they snap, strip threads completely bare, or cause uneven clamping forces. Conversely, under-tightening leaves components dangerously insecure. To prevent both, you must always check the manufacturer's manual or equipment guidelines for the specific torque specifications before you start, and adjust your wrench's torque settings to match.
To help perfectly regulate that output force, professionals heavily rely on a brilliant accessory: the torque stick. This is basically a torque limiting extension. What is so fascinating is the physical engineering behind it. You match the stick's specific foot-pound rating, which is usually engraved right into the metal, to the torque required for your job. You attach it between the wrench and the impact socket. As the impact wrench hammers away, the torque stick will literally twist and flex when it hits that exact designated torque limit. This flex absorbs the tool's blows, effectively stopping it from applying any more force to the fastener. It prevents over-tightening, speeds up the process, and ensures total consistency.
Let's move to and see how this builds into your physical approach. Even with the right settings and torque sticks, your physical technique matters immensely, especially when working on components requiring multiple fasteners, like wheels, flanges, or engine parts. Here is a highly effective, 3-step staged tightening process. Step 1. Initial snugging. Begin by tightening each fastener just enough to hold the component in place. No significant torque yet. Step 2. Partial tightening. Gradually tighten each fastener to about 50 to 70% of the final value. Crucially, follow a consistent sequence like a crisscross or star pattern to distribute the load completely evenly and preventing warping. And Step 3. Final tightening. Apply the full torque using that exact same crisscross pattern. And definitely note this, Step 3 should always involve a final check with a calibrated manual dial torque wrench to guarantee absolute pinpoint accuracy.
Section 4.
safe operation techniques.
Your bodily stance and your grip are everything here. You must maintain a firm two-handed grip at all times, especially for high-torque applications. The torque reaction can be sudden, and one hand simply won't cut it. Stand grounded with your feet shoulder-width apart to give yourself a highly stable base. And this next point is absolutely vital. Work at a perfect right angle, 90 degrees, to the fastener. If you come in at an awkward tilted angle, the socket will easily slip right off the nut. This slip will instantly strip the fastener head, damage your work, or cause you to lose your balance entirely.
So the crucial point is, never operate with wet or greasy hands. When you're working in a garage or on a heavy construction project, grease and moisture are everywhere. But operating a high-power electric impact wrench with slippery hands is a direct recipe for disaster. You lose that vital, secure grip we just talked about. The tool can violently twist and slip out of your hands while under power, causing severe accidental drops or totally unexpected, dangerous movements. Always wipe your hands thoroughly and wear clean, dry work gloves.
Section 5. Proper tool maintenance.
Let's look at the essential post-project do's and don'ts. Do clean the tool after use to remove corrosive dust, metal debris, and moisture. Do lubricate it regularly according to the manufacturer's manual to keep the internal hammering mechanisms functioning smoothly. And do store it in a dry, secure place. Now for the don'ts. As we just discussed, don't operate with wet hands. Don't attempt to disassemble or repair the tool without proper knowledge. It houses complex parts that can pose a safety risk if handled wrong. And finally, please, take a moment to really look at that first stone. Do not use your impact wrench as a hammer. I know it looks heavy and blunt, and it's tempting when a piece of metal is stuck, but whacking things with your impact wrench will completely destroy the precision internal components. It is a highly calibrated torque instrument, not a construction mallet.
I'll leave you with this incredibly important summarizing safety mantra. Proper maintenance is essential to keep the impact wrench in good condition and prevent accidents. When you think about it, everything we have systematically covered today, from using impact-rated sockets to utilizing torque sticks right down to maintaining a stable 90-degree stance, is fundamentally all about precision. So I leave you with this thought to ponder. How will mastering this level of strict precision not only protect your next big project from costly, irreversible damage, but also ensure you protect the single most valuable tool in your entire workspace, yourself? Keep learning, stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next explainer.